Everyone, it's me, Davai, and we are back to some gun view explorations. Gun view is a project that is available for everyone in the net. It's like a decentralized gun-based feature that may be used to get into the gun network, where we can have some very nice features like posts, like some user accounts, like rooms, and many more experiments, like the basic of the space. So we need to log in to be able to paint here and to have our avatar. And the very important thing is the account management here. So we have the cryptographically safe and really decentralized identity system here, and yeah, some features. Here's the plenty of them already, 6 if we need to be exact. And here is the log icon that shows that we have all the certificates for us, for any logged in user, to write into this room. So like an entity that stores all the data that may be interchanged, so we can get to another room, but there are no for now, until maybe I get into the gun view here and have it here in cache, and then they should load here, I suppose, yeah, via the relay peer. It has some problems, some delay. Maybe it has the rush of data here, and yeah, it will be processed. Yes, it's getting processed. And here we have the rooms that are loaded from this browser tab that had all the information in its indexed DB, so it's just in the browser. And now we have this in our browser too, and we can go into some other room, like enter it, and have everything. Like, let's talk about debug. It's here. So some links not working, and yeah, we can create topics and more, but we should be logged in. Okay, before we do that, I'm gonna talk about what I'm interested in building. So I want to create something like gift exchange, interface. So I have two users coming to the gift section, and they will have an opportunity to, like, propose a gift, maybe some money or something, and then another user accepts it. The funds are transferred, then he accepts it, and the initiator has, like, a little document about that gift, just for the good memory. Yeah, and the acceptor has the gift, and a small liability. Maybe somewhere in the future, someone in the future just give some present back for the initiator. So, like, in exchange of back of the note about the gift. So you just pay back the gift, but it's not that you must do it. It's just you are the ones who will be also grateful for the gift, will maybe sometime want to give away something back, and maybe in some other forms. So, like, this is more of a future story, but for now I want to build just a gifts section, so where we can have user that can create a gift proposal, and then this proposal will go to another account. So like this. So we will choose an account from the list and find it with fuse search, I suppose. So we have the layers and the repositories. So we have the repository with all the code, and here it's a monorepo. So we have multiple packages here, and yeah, we have the composables, the components, and the app. The main three things that build up the gun view itself. It's like a demo, always a demo, but it's a really interesting application to play around and build your own functionality. So how do we build the functionality? There are multiple ways how to get through that, but to name two, we have an opportunity to start from the lowest level, from the composables. So the ideal concepts of things, like what is the gift, maybe like a class. Imagine it's a reactive object. So what fields does it have, what types of them, and so on. So these are composables. Then the components, like a button to exchange and so on, and the app that uses all the components. So we can have everything built from bottom up or start from the top. And yeah, I think I'll choose this approach now, and let's get into our app. So this is a Vue 3 app that's heavily reliant on script setup in Vue components, and for all the composition API tools, and of course the Vue use and much more. And here we have the router that routes all the pages and page loads, and gets the query right here. It says that this room is this room. We have the link, so we can go send a link for another one to get into the room and be there. So we are in this room already and have all the chats. Yeah, so let's get deeper. So we have the navbar, and yeah, let's go to the navbar. And here we have the routes, and we list the routes, I suppose. Yeah, and have the if to show the icon, the right icon. So here we can add a gifts gifts section, gifts, like this. That's the first thing to add, and also we have to find a link. So we have if is guests, or not guests, but of course gifts, yeah. And this will be some other icon. Like for now it will be a sun. Yeah, so here is the gifts, but there is nowhere. We go to nowhere here. No watch, no route. So we have to get the route. Okay, this is the pages thing. So the pages is the folder that has all the files converted into the routing of our application. So I need to have a file that's called gifts.vue, and this will work just from there. So it will be like gifts, like here. Yeah, so we have the gifts here. Nice. So if we browse here, we have this gifts app. So we can just build from here and have the idea of what the routing will be. So I suppose we will have something like if you have gifts, like okay, it will be gifts, and we could have something like hash of the gift. So this will have all the information about the gift. So finally we will get into these cryptographic functions that will create hashed content addressed and user signed data that will be self-verifiable as much as it can be. So like this. And here is the place where we can start creating our logic that will be then exported into the composables. And then we will get parts of this component and build into the components section. So we are now in the app, but not in the components. These components that will be exported as a library of components for everyone to use. So like separate ones with just within any Vue 3 project. So we have the gifts page, and let's create the folder gifts, and here we will have like this, like here we have here we have this hash in square brackets. So this means that we will have a prop of hash that will be passed here. So let's get here, create a basic Vue component and have this, like copy and paste it. Yeah, so we have the props here, and we can have the hash displayed right from there, and let's make it a link, and this will be like it should be like this, I suppose. We have hash, it's it should be router link, like this, and 2 will be like gifts, like this. 2 will be gifts, and here's the hash of it, like this. Let's try what should it give us. Okay, yeah, hash of it. Yes, so we go to the exact URL that we have here. So we press here, and still gifts, no match, maybe like this it should work. This doesn't work, but it should work, I suppose. Gifts, I think we should restart the app. So no match found, gifts. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, like this, okay. Oh yeah, and yeah, we should have like router view, I suppose. Yes, router view. So this component shows us the ID. So here we have any hash, and it will display the exact gift. So these are two routes. Let's have them both on this page for now. So let's start from the beginning. We need to display our user, our current user, and the user should be logged in. So we can have the information about our user from imports, and we should I'll need to find it out. It is in the composables, of course, so it's the basic logic, and then we go to the user, and we have these things. We have to get the use user, so we can get all the data about the user, like the pulse, the blink. Here's the reactive object. So it's a decoupled logic. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the reactive object. I lost it. Come on. It should be. Oh, use user. Yeah, here it is. The reactive object. So initiated auth and name and public key and the color and the blink and even the pair. So now we have the cryptographic pair right here, but it's open source. You know, everyone can find it. It shouldn't be here maybe, but okay. For now, we just get into it. So we have the user pub. So we need to import use user from composables. And we have the const user, so get the object from use user function. Yeah, and here we can have like m2 like text Excel gifts exchange, like this, for just to start with. Okay, and bg gray 300, like this, and this should be flex call gap 2. Okay, and this should be padding. Okay, we will have to so we don't need the link for now, and the router view may be in a bg light 300 bg opacity 30, like a lighter background, and and shadow, and of course rounded Excel. So we have rounded LG and shadow LG. So this is the route, but we will have it's empty, so I will have to route to move it. So move it. Router view is just here. And the gifts hash here. This styling will be in the component itself. So if we go to like some, so here is this link. Yeah, nice. So the basic routing is here, and let's have the next thing, and it's the data. So we have the user, and of course we have a component ready to use. It's the components and its user avatar. So we can have just a user avatar here. Yeah, and this user, oh, not user, let's find it. User icon, user icon. Yeah, so it's the fully functional icon like here. So if I load my key, so I'll find some key, and oh, sorry, it's not, it's encrypted. Like here I have the key, and I log in, and here is my icon. So this is easily available and customizable icon size, like 3, like big size. So this is my user. I should disable the click function for now. Like let's say here is pointer events none. Yeah, so it won't trigger anything. So we have the icon, and we can have the name. So it will be like text lg user name, but we don't have the name for this user maybe, but we should have. Let's see all the user. So I suppose we need to find out. There's some errors. Oh, here here's the information. Here's the user. So user name. Yeah, user EPUB, user initiated, user pub, user name, user color. So username, user profile. Yeah, I suppose it's profile. Pub name. Oh no, it's, yeah, so it's like this. Of course, user name now should work. No. Like still we need a user. No, here, yeah, there's something. Yeah, so now we have the name, and we need to create a button, and we need to create a form. So we will have to create a form for us to have the gifts information field. So we will have the container for that. So there will be a gift, certainly. So it's a reactive object. So we need to import, of course, import the reactive from view. And here are the parameters. Here is the from section, and it should be computed. That will return, so it will return straight away the user the user pub. So it means that it's from me here. So I'm creating a gift, and it will change if user changes something in user. We will have the data updated, so computed, and we will react to it. But we need other forms, so it should be like 2, and it's just a empty string here, and we will have to have quantity and quality. So qn will be for quantity, and it's just 0 for now, and quality ql will be just an empty string. So these are the basics, and command, and like like it's additional information that may help direct the gift better. So it's like directive, like wish, okay, like wish, something like this. Okay, we have the basics, and we will have them here in our form. So for now I will build it here in one component in just in the app, and then we will get them into the components, in the separate ones, when we get the nice division, nice functionality of that. Okay, let's bring it together. We have the column of us, but now we may have, I need to think about the UI itself. So we may have a form here with exchange, but we need to have another user, and then we have the form. So okay, we have the flex container here, and it has two flex, two like simple containers, like it would be flex 1 like this. So it will have like gift exchange is the header. It's okay. The user icon and the name go into the first flex, and the second flex one will have some kind of user select. Like now it should be like a text thing here. Yeah, like let the router link. So we don't need that router link for now. Yeah, and but maybe we should. So it's an it should be not in the main, but gifts, like gifts add. Maybe like this. So it should work. So I have here add dot view, and we have the component here, basic component, and we may have like here we have the add. So we go to not to sum but to add, and have the add component here. Yeah, so this add gift will work for us when we start adding. So we get into the adding of gift. So maybe we can rethink this, not in case of routes, but yeah, they should go into separate components. So maybe we will go and create a component from here, and show the component here. But this component will be this function will be the component. Okay, so we have this thing. get into here, and of course we have the form will be there, and the user, all the data will go here. So we have this component inside this route. So because on this page gifts, we maybe can have just a list, just counters of gifts. So because my idea is to create something like common ground for all the gifts, like hashed information. So we will have a list for now, but then it should have a counter, and yeah, like this. But we should have, of course, a button. Maybe it's text button, I suppose. No, it's, but I had a class for buttons. Yeah, button. So add gift. So we go to, so this is the router link for now, and it will have the to add like this, and we go to gifts add. Yeah, gifts add. Yeah, we get the add gift. But oh yeah, so this, yeah, so we go to the gifts and press add gift, and here is the form, and here's the list. So we were getting somewhere near the logic behind it, because it's the most hard thing for me to make it work really. So we have the form here. So we have the user select. We need to get the list of all the users, and it should be in our composables, our user. No, it should be in the room. So we have all the users in the room, or there should be some contacts, but yeah, I don't know about really the contacts. Should I try? Yeah, I'm just interesting. Yeah, so everything works. I like it. Yeah, we have. Yeah, the pictures are synchronized. Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah, so these are the powers. So it's very reactive, very active thing to look for. Okay, for now we should have the list of all the users in this room, and it may help us find the user that we want to give a gift. So now let's go to use guests, and we will have a reactive object like guests online and offline and account. Yeah, so let's have this object back. So it's use guests, and then we get all these things. So let's have it like this. Use guests. Boom. But it didn't auto import use guests like here, and we can have the count. So offline is 2, but there are 2 users. Oh yeah, of course we can have like guests length No, no, it's, let's see the guests. Guests, oh, of course, we have to have to have the counter. Let's get back to use guests and have the counter, use count and total. Of course, there should be total, and yeah, so it should be objects, object. Oh, like we can copy and paste the, oh, sorry, this thing, and keys, and this should be guests. Yeah, guests length. So it works, and now we can have the count, and total is 2. Count total. Users select of this is the count. If there's more people, more users, we will know about it. And then we have the select, just a regular, but not the regular. So we need to have some kind of search. Yeah, so yeah, we add a gift and select user. Yeah, we will list all the users and have the fuse search added later on. So let's go and create a flex component. It should be a column, and there will be some padded blocks of v4 guest of guests, and the key, of course. Don't forget about the key. So it will be the guest. And let's see the guest. Yeah, so we have 2 guests, and we have the polls updated. We know that this user is online, and yeah, there are some glitches, but this user is online, it's me, and this is the other user in this place. So we can have the just name, and remember that there is the pub or profile name, of course, profile name like this, and the pub, and the pub will be the main thing that we need. So add click. When we click on it, we say that that gift 2 is equal to guest pub. Yeah, like this. So it doesn't show anywhere, but if we have let's say we have the font mono, text XS, the smallest text, and just we will have the gift, yeah, here. So let's start over, and yeah, I'm clicking and changing the 2 section. Yeah, this pub changes. Oh, let's say it's like this. Okay. Overflow, scroll. That's not needed now. Yeah, so we have the data here. We need to say if the user isn't there, if there is no two section, then we should choose one. But if it's chosen, we should show the account icon like this, or if account avatar, account badge, and pub is the gift 2. Yeah, so yeah, now we change the user and it changes. So we may have this account badge like here at the top, and this user select should be like font bold, and it should be a drop down. I think it should be a search or a drop down, but we can mimic it for like so if we so I can say select and yeah, so I should yeah, I know what should be done. So here's the X, yeah, it shows here. So if I say flex 1 and then have an icon, yeah, so there it is, and it's PR2, yeah, MR2, yeah, like this. So now we can have this button that will say that gift 2 is empty. So if I click it, it should be empty. Gift 2 is none, but gift 2 is none, account page is the gift 2. So I press here, and then it's, I don't know what's going on. Gift 2 is something. So we can say that the if gift 2. So if there is no, yeah, like this. So then we can have the else thing, if and else. So user select, yeah, I see I need another flex call and get this there, and this else will work like magic. So I get, yeah, so I select the user and it's selected. Yeah, it's nice. We have this functionality. Let's try it in a more crowded place. So gifts, add gift. Yeah, there's there are many users, like, but I choose one and it's all right. I know who am I dealing with. Let's say it's more like separated. and it should be opacity 20. It shouldn't bother us too much. We will just check it as we go. So yeah, we can select and start. And of course it should be cursor pointer. But the other thing is that we of course may choose these may be a count beige and pub should be guest pub, and then we can have just like this, and no column but flex wrap and gap 4, gap 2, gap 3. Yeah, so we have the ability to choose a user and have a user available, but max width is 300, 200. Break all. Yes, and then we don't need the max width. Yes, so account badge. So this flex should be like width 100 pixels, and no flex, just with 100 and yes, like this, and maybe some padding, and text center. Yeah, so from this user to this user, what happens? We need so this is the user select. So yeah, we have the thing. We get to the point where this component is becoming bigger than one page, so it may be a little too crowded to make nice judgment. So we can just start building some composables and components for that. But let's make basic functions. So okay, I have the input. I need to have an input with the vModel that's set to gift qn. So this is gift qn. The input should and another input with the vModel being gift ql, and the text area with the vModel gift what wish failed. Oh, of course, text area is it's like this, and the input like where's the input itself? Of course, where are the inputs? Type text. No. Oh, so here is the 0. So the qn. So ql and wish. Yeah, so this is what we have. Okay, this whole thing is just a a layer that we have here, and this is the second layer, the next layer. Yeah, we get it back here, but we have the before another BG light 300. Let's have it, and opacity is 30. BG opacity. Yeah, like this, and it should be flex wrap and gap 4. Yeah, and of course there should be placeholder. Let's get quantity and quality but yeah, it should be of course some titles and so on, but for now we have all the data. So here's the wish. Then we should have the button to add the gift or propose. Yes, so button add click propose. So like it should be maybe like just gift propose. Maybe it should be easier to work with. So I'll have but no. So it will be a function propose gift, and it will say console log. Of course it will say console log gift. So propose gift is the function. Yeah, and we have the button and propose. Yeah, so this is the button, and once we click it, we have the reactive data, all the data that we need. So the quantity, the quality, the two, everything is empty, but yeah, we can change it, change here, click here, and we get all the data ready to consume later. So we have the wish, the two, the quality, the quantity. Yeah, nice. So we have almost everything we need to go to the data structures. Yeah, it should be a full demo. So let's get into it. Yeah, we work with Gun.js, and I don't know if there should be a new folder called gifts. Yeah, and there will be an index.js that will import and use gifts.js file. So I say like here, I just need to import. It's just a tidy way to navigate all these folders, and yeah, to have all the imports working fine. So of course we get to the gun logic, but we need to go and grab all the information from here. Yeah, and just return that everything that we need. So we can import, use gifts from at composables. And yeah, the one thing that we need to add is in the composables we should go here and say that export everything from gifts. Yeah, it's the last gifts. Yes, we export it. And now we will have the functions here, but not here, like right here. We go back, copy, and go forward and copy this data back here. So these are imported just fine. Then we have everything here, and then we just export some things like gift. Oh no, we export the gift and export the function, but we need to export the main function that will say use gifts, and that will return gift. Oh no, that will return. Okay, now it won't return anything, an empty object. Yeah, but no, it will. Okay, let's say it's okay, let it be like here, gift and propose gift. So we export it, and yeah, we get the guests, and we have the guests. No, the guests should stay there, I think. Yeah, it's a separate thing. So okay, like use gift. So use gift and use gift. Yeah, use guests is not defined because we need to use guests. User is undefined. Of course, user is undefined, and we are trying to get the maybe guests, but oh yeah, so user should be user icon, maybe here. Okay, add gift, and here we have the user not available. Okay, let's get back. Let's have the logic here back again. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, let's have everything in one place. Let's get back to building, not deconstructing. Okay. Yeah, there's no problem. We have the gifts. We should have the const the gifts. Gifts is a reactive object. Yeah, easily. It's empty now. And then we should have the use gun. Let's get gun. Get a gun. It's easy to say, yeah. And let's say that we need to propose a gift, so we will send. For now, we will. This will mean that we will have the gun. Just get gift and put there the gift that we have, but not put, but okay, put, but before that we will get, and this will be the hash. So we will have the hash. how does it work here? We have so this function will be async, so as we are going to use the cryptography, and we will go and find the hash here in the composables. So in the composables we have the crypto, use crypto as, I suppose it's, yeah, so it's hash text and hash obj. So hash obj will get us hashed and hash. So we can just import hash object and say that hashed and hash are equal to await hash object, and here is the gift. So we hash the gift and put the hash and hashed, yeah, like this. So every time I press propose gift, nothing happens, but we may find that something happens, and it's easy to find. So we get gun, then we get so gifts, and then map, and then on, and we get the date and the key. And let's just say that gifts key is data. So now we have the gift here, but let's see if we have gifts. Gifts, yes, we have one gift, and yeah, there's another gift and another, and there will be many of them. So we have the hash and the data. So the from section, the two empty sections still, and the quantity and the quality and the wish. Yeah, so this is the object that is stored and that is immutably stored, but for now it's not immutably stored, but you can delete this hash from here. You can say this is null, but you cannot just remove it from the net, except you just reset all the net or have the control over all the net. So yeah, this may help you, but not everyone easily can say that this hash was never published. But yeah, we should remember that. So now it's going to just public gift, and yeah, we can just go to some other browser, other client, and yes, we have the list here, and everyone should be free to post, yeah, a gift and a couple of them, but the exact same goes under the exact same hash. But yeah, we grow, we just have the object of everything we need here. Yeah, it's gifts add. We can go to the gifts, and the list, of course, should be here. Yeah, we'll have the list, and I think this will be enough for this time, but maybe I will continue a little bit further. So what do we have here? We have the list should be in the index, so we should have an index.view file that is shown on the index page. So index, yes, because we are in the gifts, and then we go add gift, and it isn't shown. But when we go back, we have this index contents. And yes, we need the data from here, so these gifts. Yeah, so these gifts shouldn't be here. Okay, so we need these functions to be exported, and we are ready for that. So let's have use gifts. We don't need the yes, we have the use gifts, not use gift but use gifts. It's a little bit easier. So let's start over. So we have these lines are the lines that we need, and also let's get these lines and this line a little bit. So we will need use gun. Yeah, so we will have the gifts list, and yeah, so we will say export function use gifts, and then we have the object that's looking through the gifts and returns. Of course, we return gifts object, reactive object, and then here in the index we go to import use gifts from composables, and then say const gifts is use gifts, and here are them all. Yeah, we get them all here in the index, and we can list them easily. So let's have the flex call and gap 4. Let's have the P4, the rounded, the BG light 200, BG opacity 40, and we will have these cards that are that are list v4 gift in gifts. The key will be, of course, the gift, and we'll have the data from there. It should be JSON parsed, I suppose, to be nice looking. But let's see gift. Yeah, it's an object already. We can say gift to, but no, gift from. No, it's just a string. Yes, it's just a string, because here we need to safely JSON parse, and I suppose we have some safe JSON parse. No, it's just a JSON parse. Okay. Yeah, I know it's not very stable. Oh, I know. There should be a function where there is try. Yeah, use tags like this. Try else. Yeah, like this. I hope this should be a little bit more stable. So we have the gifts k to equal to JSON parse. Yeah, so if JSON parse works, we have the object, else we have the string here. But maybe it shouldn't be. Yeah, we just like comment it out. So they should be objects now. Okay, they are objects, and this index can have can show us 2, and 2 is okay. 2. No. Let's restart the app. I think it should work. Gift 2. No. So should it be just okay, use gifts JSON parse. So let's have them console logged. Yeah, target object. Okay, these are objects. So I have an object in gift. So I have an object where I have the keys, and there are some objects. So what is the aspect of it? Gift QL, yeah, QN 2. There's it's empty. Yeah, so QL, yeah, so gift. So the gifts are here. We list them. Yeah, it's like this. So we have, let's say we get, if we hit propose, we will get back to the first screen. So okay, let's go and propose. Propose gift is something like this, and we should say that. So the gift should have some fields. So let's say function is gift empty. So this function will say if the gift is empty at any time, and we will use it later. So return gift 2 and gift QN and gift QL. So not anything like this. Okay, is gift empty? So it's not that we have everything there. And maybe this shouldn't be a function, maybe this should be a computed. Yeah, so yeah, we can have some functions to control it, but let's say it's okay that we just have two browsers that share this room, and yeah, I go to add some gift. Yeah, gift is added. Okay, we can just show it as a card, and this part is over, but there is still not too much cryptography. We can have the gifts with the hashtag, with the hash, so this makes it really immutable. And yeah, we should take it here too. And yeah, now we have the list empty. The list is empty, but if we refresh it, but no, it should be empty, but it's not because we haven't changed this yet. Yes, now it's empty. And yeah, we have the gifts imported from, we should have the gifts imported, so like we don't need these two. We go to const gifts and propose gift is use gifts, not propose, just gifts is use gifts. So we have proper proper composables, and yeah, it's nice. We can change everything here and it works fine. Yeah. So now we go to add a gift, and once we have the 1, 2, we have the gift, and so we propose it. Yeah, it's here, and it's saved as an immutable thing, so this thing is immutable. And I started this really crazy thing that this it's not really easy to get rid of all these immutable things from the gun database. It's really hard because it's just spreads out, and yeah, it's really hard to get rid of them. So if we will ever list them, this will be one thing that will have the QN, QL, and once we want to change it, it will be we'll need to filter them and all the crazy stuff. Maybe it should be like some version of them, like gifts 2022. So if we have like use gifts, we may have the const like prefix, like prefix. Yes, so this may be like this, so we can have the prefix and export, and can export it for now. But no, let's not export it, because we should export the already usable things. So we have the gifts, and it's really nice. So let's have the gift here. So let's have that gift is this thing, and yeah, the prefix should be here. Okay, we will have some proposed gift, and this we will have, of course, not this, but we will need to, okay, yeah, there's the function. We need to export the function use gift, and there we will have that reactive object. But no, that reactive object is common. It's like different. But no, let's have it here. Yeah, we will have, it's a form, so it's fresh. Yeah, it should be just fresh. So we have the use gun, so we get a fresh gun, and yeah, we have the function of propose gift. So we don't need to propose gift here, we just give return an object with the gift and the propose. So yeah, like that. So we have the reactive object. Oh, the user pub, we need it too. So we get the user. So we have the user. We have the gun, we have the user. Yeah, and we have it here like this. Okay, and here we will be able to say use gift like this. Use user, we don't need it. Use guest, we still need it. Hash object, we don't need it. So the hash object should go here like this, and here we don't need this. We will say const gift is equal to use gift. Yes, and propose. And propose, we don't need it here, we don't need the gun, we don't need the online and offline, we don't need if it's empty, we just say that we propose it here. Yes. These are the things that we need to do to have the correct composables. So this is still a route in the app, but not the components in the component section. And yeah, it's not the step when we should go to deconstruct it into components, because yeah, we get the basic things, because from here we can change all the logics in one place. So I'll have the prefix here, and yeah, this means that everything will still be synchronized. Like here we have the pretty so the user isn't ready. I need use user, like something is not ready. Maybe like if it's like this, it should work fine. User. Oh, I see. I need user in here. Yeah, of course I need user. Use user, and yes, I need user here. Yeah, like this. This should work, yes. Of course, there should be some verification of this for chromaton. It's a wish. So this good boy makes a gift to Alex. He proposes 100 USD for chromaton. It's the my project, so it's the proposition, and here we have this proposition, and it's displayed here too. So we can have this list, and yes, we can find it here. We go to gifts 2022, and here is this immutable list, this very interesting place to have our information stored. And the last thing that I'm really interested in implementing, maybe it's not the time now, but I should start doing that, is the actual cryptography here. So we are using gun, and we have the C cryptographic library used here. So we have the sign and verify functions. So what it means that we can sign a message for data that we want to say that this is message from this user, certainly, and and the user can verify it. So uses to make it, only you write on your own. Okay, so sign is that you use your pair to sign data, and we will get the data back, but it will be signed, and then it can be verified back. So what we should do here is that we will sign the data first, and we will sign it with our pair of the current user. So what does this mean? But the another way of doing that, yes, is the way if we use just the user section. So everything under the user stored on the get user, the user space, like this get user. So everything like this will be signed automatically and checked and verified. So another way to say that this gift is from this person, it's proposed by this person, and that another person accepts it, is that they may store the data about these gifts in their lists, in their own space. So they store the data about their gifts. How can we implement it? It's quite easy. So we may go to the so we have the propose, yes, here we have the gift that will be stored as an immutable data, and we have the hash. And once we have the hash, we can just say gun user. So we go into the current user space, and we'll say get prefix, but let's say that, yeah, we won't have the immutable hash here, and we will say that, yeah, like as simple as that. So we have the prefix here, and we have the prefix here. So what I'm doing here, maybe it's hacky, maybe, but this storage should be mutable, just because we will have the user should have the ability to make some comment about it. But you know, if so, the user cannot say that it's nothing. There was no there was never that gift proposed, because you can null the record, but you cannot delete it in the peer-to-peer gun database. So get prefix, and then we get hash, and put there just true. Yeah, that's as easy as that. And then we can have so this is add gifts, but we go to the main page. So let's say that gifts, let's say that we want to view my gifts, for example. So here are all the gifts. There should be more. Let's try and add some and check if we have additional information. Yeah, so there's a new gift, and let's go to the graph. Yeah, we'll have to find this face, and here we have, yeah, this record. So under this prefix we have this data. We have the hash. Should be use gifts, so get prefix hash, and yeah, it's just true. It's just should be oh, gifts, yeah, so no, yeah, this so that's a link to this record that has this true here. So it's true, this hash is set to true, and also here's the it is signed. So this user has these gifts, and only he can tell that, and we can verify it only if we go to the list of gifts and say that from is equal to me. But the other thing is that we can just list all the hashes. So let's try to delete it for just to check this out. So function deleted is like gun user get prefix. So we should be able to put a null here, and this should kill kill everything. So, but let's see if it will work. So we have the gifts and we have the del, but no, it's his gift del, yes, and del should be no, not delete should be not here but here, and there should be a hash provided like this. So we will say that it won't work. I know that easily, but let's try it. Okay, and button add click del. Yeah, let's press it and we'll have nothing happening. So, but why nothing happens? I don't know. Let's say console log del. So it's there, it's definitely there, but nothing happens. If we have the hash, we can have get hash and put null. Okay, with this in place, we can go and say del gift. It should be hash get from here. So we can have the key as a hash, and we can have the hash here, and inside of this, yeah, so I press delete. There is some deletion happening, but we can just look at it here, and here we have this null. So we changed the mention of this gift to null, but the hash is still here, and we can't and you can't delete it. So you can say it's a mistake, but you can say it wasn't. But until you just get offline, throw away the data and never come back online, so no one will know it. And this is the thing that I think that is not right about placing the verifications into the user realm, because yes, it's signed automatically, it's stored by users, so everyone has his own gifts. But if you have this gift here, you cannot be sure that it's not faked, because anyone can fake any gift, and so this data is just crap that will be generated, and only these records will be viable because they are signed. But I can embed the sign into here, so this will be signed, and then I can verify it on the unpacking, and if it's not right, it will be just thrown away, and so these will be verified by the sender. And also maybe this should be like gift proposals, I don't know, and the gift should be accepted. So if it's accepted, there should be a sign of the two party, so they're both should sign it. But maybe they can sign some partial information, so they may sign but no, they need to sign all these data, yeah, for sure, because the sign for known data will be the same. Yeah, but we need not the same signature. So the two layers of signatures is quite hard to understand for now, but let's try it. So the second type we've implemented. So we know that this user has those gifts proposed, and we of course can grab the data and grab the receiver from there, and show who's the receiver of the gifts, and from there we can verify if they are really approved, like proposal and approval, so they are received. Yeah, this is the dilemma. This is my question, and I think that at this point I will stop this part of the video, and we will come back later with the solutions for these questions. Hope it's not too long and too heavy, and if it is, just please watch in parts, and have your questions ready. Send me a DM on Twitter, and let's talk about the code and the features of Gunview and how to implement them and how to make it more stable and useful and nice. So this is this first part, and I'll say that this is adding a gift exchange function, so like this, and let's build everything. Not run a relay, but let's build everything. No, use gifts to import composables from, of course, here it should be not composables, but just 2 dots. So let's build it from here. Yeah, so we got the composables built. Very lightweight. Yeah, the components are built. Then we have the app building. Yes, it's there. Oh, it was the docs. Here is the app. Yeah, and that should be it. Rendering chunks. Yeah, so it's just, you know, 1 megabyte of code totally, with all the functionality. Yeah, it's nice. So I'll go and deploy it to the GitHub pages, and yeah, you should just go there, try it, and let's build something from this place more and more. That's it for now. See you next time. Bye.